I just think we have to get to the root. If you're saying black men are a problem and black women should, my point is black women should choose better.
Right, they should, and they should, exactly, I agree. I think black women should choose better, which means not choosing black men.
Hey yo, it is your girl Flo back with another video. And if you're new here, hi, I hope you subscribe. So today we're going to be breaking down a Kevin Samuels fan that called into Miss Cynthia G's channel. I'm going to be reacting here and there, and then at the very end, I'll give some extra commentary with my own opinion. So without further ado, let's go.
And the fact that black women are the least likely to date outside the black race.
Guess who? No, actually, guess who's the least likely to date outside their race? Your preference, white women. Your preference, white women, is actually least likely to date outside their race. Guess what else that means? They're the least likely to date you. No, it means they're the least likely to date you. Just like they're the least likely to marry you.
Less likely to date outside the black race. We know this.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. So of all men, where do black men fall? Because I noticed that you keep comparing yourself to black women. I want you to compare yourself as a black man to other male groups. Where do black men fall? Hold on. No, because
I can't.
You can. If you can compare your desirability to black women's, then you can compare black men's desirability to other men. Now, where do black men fall in desirability in comparison to other races of men?
See, I can't.
Where do they fall? Oh, yeah, you can. So hold on. You know about black women's desirability to other races of men, but you don't know your desirability in comparison to other races of men. So you can sit up here and say that black women are the least desired, but you don't know where you rate as a black man in terms of your desirability in comparison to other men?
Let me ask you a question.
Where do
the best outcome for black women? Right?
No, you're not going to dodge my question. Nope, you're not going to dodge my question. If you can't answer this question, I'm going to need you to get off my line. Where does black men's desirability fall in comparison to all other races of men? Where is it?
Hold on. She asked this man a simple ass question. This sound like some deflect and redirect. Ain't that what y'all Kevin Samuels fans be saying that women say all the time, deflect and redirect?
Where is it? No, where is it? Where do black men's desirability come in comparison to white men, Asian men, and Latino men? Where do black men fall?
Well, black men rank at the bottom. I'm not going to say
exactly. So don't you think you should be worried more about why you as a black man ranks on the bottom of all other groups of men, but you're sitting up concerned about black women's weight loss as if your name is Jenny Craig?
But let's see, the thing is, what's the best outcome for black women? Where
is your priorities? I want black men who 70% of them are obese. I want y'all to explain why you dusty and undesirable. That's what I want you to explain.
Right.
Right. But we give birth to babies. What's your excuse? Why are 70% of y'all overweight?
I mean, I don't think you want to make a comparison between which one is more obese, black women or white women.
Yeah, we do. Actually, we do. Do you want to pull up the stats? Do you want to pull up the stats? Do you want to pull up the stats? You sure? You sure you want to go there?
Let's pull up the stats.
Okay, we will. We sure will. We sure will. White women, because white women are Hispanic women too. Why are you worried about black women's weight when you admitted that you're the least desirable man on the face of the planet? You can't afford, hey, listen, you can't afford, literally and figuratively, you can't afford to be focused on black women's weight. You need to figure out how to level up. And not be the least desired man. You need to figure out, first of all, let me tell you what you need to do. You need to deal with that 70% obesity rate that black men have. You need to deal with that high rate of single mothers in every community that black men are racking up. You need to deal with the fact that black men are the most unemployed male group. And you just said the least desired. That's what you need to be worried about. You need to worry about why it is, hold on. You need to worry about why it is when you go to your preferences, you have a 200% chance of divorcing. That's what you need to be worried about. Why is it that no other race of woman wants to marry you? They only want to see how you fare in terms of bed bucking, and then they discard you. You need to be figuring out why it is that every single group of women complain they got the same black man that black women get. That's what you need to be concerning yourself with. You got the highest obesity rate of any male group. You got the highest obesity rate of any male group, and you're talking about black women.
Can I get a word in?
Ask a question. Well, before you get a word in, can you answer a question for me? If you identify black men, of which you are one, as the least desirable of all men on the planet, then why do you think you're in a position to make demands of any woman as far as what they should or should not be when you are the least likely to be chosen of all of the other men?
Where are black women going to go? Where are black women going to go? You have no choice but to do.
I'm a witness.
Where are black women going to go?
What race? But I mean, many of us.
No, black women don't have to deal with you. Black women don't have to deal with you, and more black women are choosing not to deal with you, and that's why y'all spazzed out right along with Dusty Godfrey when you saw that ad with a black woman and a white man on there. Do we really want to go there? No, do we really want to go there?
Which race of men are designed black women like that?
All of them. When did white men stop desiring black women? Tell me when the date was. When was that era?
Black women has never happened.
When did white men stop desiring black women? Since you're the mouthpiece for white men now.
Let me answer that question. There was an OkCupid study that came out about people picking certain preferences. Mm-hmm. Black women ranked at the opposite end of that scale.
And guess where black men ranked? Because they compare black women to other women, and they compare black men to other men. Where do you think black men fared in comparison to other men?
Let's see. Black men are
no, they're not.
Problems. We can other races of women.
No, they're not. No, you can't. You can do what? You can do what?
Get other races of women.
Okay, and you can turn them into single mothers too. Don't nobody care if they getting it. What part of they're getting the same black men do you not understand?
My point is, black women have no choice but to deal with black men because they're out there desiring you like that.
No, there's not black. And this is the narrative of a DV abuser, where they sit up there and tell you, "Oh, don't nobody want you but me, but we can go get other women, but don't nobody want y'all." Okay.
These are facts. Why are you? I didn't come up with the OkCupid study that says that black women are at the bottom of the
right. And the same study What did the same study say about black men?
Compared to black men and black women.
Because it didn't compare black men to black women. You're doing that. It compared black men to other races of men. Where did black men fall?
See, black men have no problem dating now.
Where did black men fall? Black women don't either. Yeah. That's black women don't either. And that's why y'all been trolling Crystalline for so long, is because she tells black women to go out and get white men, which they do. Now, on that study, since you're comparing it, because the study didn't compare black men to black women, it compared black men to other races of men. Where did it say black men could fall on the scale of desirability, and where did they fall on the likelihood of getting responses back from other races of women in comparison to white men? Where did black men
I
fall?
looked at that study.
Yeah, I did too. I did too.
Black women.
And black men got the least. Black men got the least. But they weren't comparing black men to black women, dummy. They compared you to men. Right. You want to compare yourself to black women instead of other races of men because you want to try to one up a woman, and that ain't how it works. In comparison to men, you're doing it, and you're undesirable too. But the thing is, you're just as undesirable. You're just as undesirable. And the funny thing is, men are the ones who pursue marriage and relationships. And black men are still at the bottom when they're the one who's pursuing them. The women don't want you, genius. So you can sit there and say black men can date out, black men can date out. Who cares? Guess what? All races of men are dating out. You're not in a special club. You're doing what you were given permission to. You're late to the party, buddy. Do you know how long white men been dating out? White man was dating out with you.
Black men.
White man was taking you before you had the opportunity to willingly do it. So what are you talking about? You just got to the party. Stop trying to flex. Because you wouldn't even be in if white men didn't give you a guest pass to get in. You're not special.
He's trying to flex on black women. He's like, don't compare me to a man. I only want to be compared to a black woman.
If he has to prove a point, dude, if you got to prove a point by comparing yourself to women, you have to prove a point by comparing yourself to women. What point are you trying to prove by comparing yourself to women? Go ahead. What point are you trying to prove?
Let me ask that question. Let me ask that.
Okay, go ahead.
My point is, black women have nowhere else to go, so they have to figure out a way to deal with black men. All the same.
So you're comparing. So let me get this straight. You're comparing yourself to black women, all as a means of trying to manipulate black women into believing that they got to continue to deal with you, basically.
Where are they going to go? Where are black women going to go?
Well, they're going to go wherever they want to go. They're going to go wherever they want to go.
That's delusional.
Yeah, they're going to go wherever they want to go.
One of the biggest jokes ever.
Okay, so why do y'all keep complaining about Serena Williams then? If that ain't the case, why do y'all care about Serena Williams? Yeah, but black.
She does. I date outside my race all the time.
Okay, so what's your point? Everybody do. Which group of men don't date outside their race?
You know, I'm just saying you brought up Serena.
And guess what? Those other men, I guarantee you, they date outside their race more than you do.
Well, it doesn't matter, right?
What's the rate of white men who date outside their race in comparison to black men? I guarantee you, I guarantee, and I'm trying to help black men, and I'm trying to help black men get on white men's level. Get on white men's level.
Black men can't go, black women can't go anywhere. They have to work with us.
But no, we don't. We actually don't have to work with you. We don't.
Men are just gonna come on a white horse.
We don't believe you. We don't believe you. We don't believe you. We really don't believe you. We don't believe you. No, we don't. No, we don't.
To me, this is like a clear example why black women need to just like say bye-bye and not deal with black men at all. Because this guy is delusional. And black women always have options.
Being in daddy's arms is sometimes the safest place for any kid to be.
Hi.
Especially when your dad is one of our nation's heroes.
Hi, Dad.
What's up?
One by one, the school principal pulled the Sanford kids out of class and told them to come to the library for a surprise.
I thought he was a different person when he said hi, so I had to stand a little bit and look at him. So it was I was really happy to see my dad again.
Their dad, Staff Sergeant Matthew Sanford, has just returned home after being deployed in Korea for 8 months.
So I basically couldn't sleep last night. I was, the adrenaline was pumping. I was really excited to see them and see their faces again.
Now the Sanfords say they have been married in a military family for 13 years. Chris.
And it's like, it is laughable. So this is like a great example of why black women need to just demonstrate to losers like this Because they're not an option. Like, black men need to not be an option for black women.
You know, you're going to have to deal with black men because that's all you got.
If black women did not have options, you wouldn't be on here trying to use reverse psychology to basically beg black women to choose you.
Right? A lot of black women don't want to be submissive. That's also another issue that we got to talk about.
And when we ain't about to submit to what?
This is the coward looking for someone to submit to me. It's like, that's the only way that he'll feel strong if he can get somebody to submit. It's like, go sit down. It's like, you're at the bottom, globally at the bottom of the totem pole. Nobody's interested in you. Black women need to just like move on, really. Black men shouldn't have access to black women at this point. Like, really, they shouldn't even have black women as an option.
Like, I just want to know, if black women have nowhere to go, why do you have to be on here trying to convince black women they have nowhere to go? Clearly, black women have somewhere to go, because you're on here trying to convince them that they don't.
Settle with a black man in their 20s and 30s, you wouldn't have had these problems. I'm trying to help.
No, you're not. Black men,
you're trying to help yourself.
Black men can save themselves. You can't even save yourself. What you mean? You begging white men to save? Dude,
women listen to women like you.
Dude, you beg, dude. If you don't get out of look, dude. If you want to suck Kevin Samuel's dick, go do it on his channel. You're not digital deep throating over here. The bottom line is, sir, if you really believe that black women have no options, then why aren't you just sitting back and watching? Why are you over here trying to convince us?
Well, I'm just,
why?
Some folks are pulling, because people are lying to black women about this whole.
Who cares? Why do you care? Why do you care? Why do you care? Why do you care what black women believe?
People are lying to black women.
So then let black women
out there.
Okay, so then let black women go experience that L on their own. Why do you care?
Well, I care because, when you watch
it's like you guys are the most oppressed men on the planet. Why would
they made it in their 20s and 30s? So we have to, I look at all these issues, and I think we have to make an effort to tell black women the truth, right? There's no other option out there. We got to deal with black men, so learn how to deal with it.
I thought you were dating outside of the black female collective anyway. So since you're happily doing that, why are you here in black women's faces trying to convince them that they need you?
I just said I date out different ways. I never said I'm currently dating a white or an Asian woman. I'm just saying I date different women of different races. Right? My current girlfriend is black, but I've never been with only black women.
I don't even believe that he has a girlfriend. I believe he has a boyfriend.
Nationalist.
He gets really angry. Feminine.
He's an angry bird because he recognizes and realizes that black women are understanding who black men are. They understand they have other options. And look, dude, we don't even really care what you think over here. We're entertaining you for shits and giggles at this point. We don't believe you. We don't care about your opinion. You could literally sit up here and tell us that we got nobody other than black men until your tongue fall out of your dusty mouths. But at the end of the day, we don't care. We will take anybody. We will die alone over than dealing with your struggle dust. What part of that do you not understand? We don't care. You need more people. You're convincing yourself. Go suck Kevin Samuel's dick.
Wow. He said, we will die alone rather than dealing with your struggle dust. And you're not going to digital deep throat over here. Damn. And then the stats. He said 70% of black men are overweight. 70%? 70. But they want to be quick to say black women are overweight. Hey, we all need help. Black men and women. But fellas, y'all real quick to say black women this and black women that. Hey y'all, it ain't my fault you knocked up Aquanetta and Bonquisha. That's on you. Stop picking them trifling ass, nasty ass females because they're easy. You keep sticking your rod in the sewer, fishing for mermaids, and then when I act shocked, you keep reeling in rats. Step your game up so that nobody, and I mean nobody, can say a damn thing to you. All right, y'all, that's my reaction. Let me know what y'all think of their conversation. And until next time, subscribe to stay in the know.